10 best places to live in Berkshire. Hi friends, today we're visiting a ceremonial county in southeast England. It's a place with a lot of quaint villages and a touch of charm and outstanding beauty. We're referring to no other place than Berkshire. With the full name, the Royal County of Berkshire, living in Berkshire means having royalty as your neighbours. You'll be spellbound as you explore the array of countryside villages to slightly bigger towns in the county selected among the places you can call home. In simple terms, Berkshire has a place for everyone. In this video, you'll see the 10 best places to live in Berkshire, among which you can make your choice if you care about living in the county of royalty. 10. Sunninghill. Let us begin with this village just off the affluent villages of Sunningdale and Ascot. It is unarguably one of the best places to live in the UK because of its proximity to popular sporting venues, flourishing independent shops, cafes, standard schools and pretty scenery. It also has commendable facilities like horse racing, polo and golf, among exotic others. Steeped in history, the area is also brimming with independent shops and cafes, good quality schools and pretty scenery. Sunninghill is really a playground for the wealthy and the famous. That explains why house prices in this countryside aren't lower. Flirting around £755,923, detached properties can be as high as £1,670,000, while Heathfield Avenue even has one of the most expensive in the south, with homes bearing a £3 million+ price tag. 9. Pangbourne. This is one of the loveliest river villages in County Berkshire. Just a speedy 45-minute commute to Paddington, it has long been recognised as a sought-after hub for families. Urban exiles looking to escape the fast pace of London and busy towns have been attracted to its plentiful pubs, indie shops, its nearby attractions, and the easy travel to London, Oxford and Reading. Pangbourne has a nice literary connection with D.H. Lawrence and Kenneth Grahame, who both lived there. It's also the inspiration for E.H. Shepard's famous illustrations for its work The Wind in the Willows. The famous Led Zeppelin also was born in the village. The village of about 3,000 residents was lauded also by Muddy Stilettos for its reasonable house prices. Frankly speaking, it's not that cheap. 8. Hungerford. Now let's talk about Hungerford, a market town located in the North Wessex Downs. Also a civil parish, it's such a hidden gem of quaint boutiques and other antique shops. Thus, fashionistas out there who adore one-of-a-kind bespoke fashion can look to Hungerford's Bridge Street, which is the Bond Street of Berkshire. Heading west to this street will give you some more bang for your buck. You can pick up designer women's wear at Mojo and McCoy, white cocoa and sexy smalls from Angela Knight Lingerie, while elegant bridal gowns are available at Miss. The market town, around 18 kilometres to the west of Newbury, to be explored later, is home to around 6,000 people. It's also known for its history and canal-side setting. It also makes for plenty of picturesque views. 7. Yattendon. Yattendon may not seem like a popular hub to those not from the Royal Borough. However, the village of 11 kilometres northeast of Newbury is actually a firm favourite of families hoping to escape the big smoke of London and other busy towns and cities for more tranquil living. Though with only 400 residents, Yattendon boasts a reasonable number of cocktail bars and pubs popular for night out or just a pint after an outdoor activity. The M4 motorway passes through this civil parish field as it has a considerable history on display. The average price for properties here is £590,000 and they're mostly owned by the Yattendon estate. 6. Sonning. The fairy tale village of Sonning, described as a little nook in the river, is a property gold rush, thanks to its riverside and stunning rural nature setting. If you want to get so close to George Clooney, which may compel him to seek a restraining order, you may consider joining around 2,000 residents of this village. For a home in this little piece of paradise north of Berkshire, you may not need more than £873,182. However, the prices of detached houses costing £1.2 million in this gorgeous village can often match London prices. Living in this, one of the best places to live in Berkshire, you'll always enjoy attractions such as the annual Sonning Festival, a form of regatta that takes place in May. 5. Newbury. It's time to fulfill our words about the market town of Newbury. This town of about 35,000 residents is the administrative headquarters of West Berkshire Council. Even then, this bustling market town still retains much of its medieval history, and it is on display for all to see. It is a town to be for those who see themselves as somewhat foodies because its food scene is exquisitely delightful. Newbury is unique for different reasons. For instance, it is the main West Berkshire location with excellent transport links. Also, as the birthplace of Downton Abbey, it is home to the late Queen Elizabeth's favourite racecourse. It has been described as one of the happiest rural towns in the UK, thanks to its cool culture and prominent culinary expertise, attracting a lot of celebs. 4. Caversham. Caversham, a suburb home to about 24,000 residents, is the next place to explore. Slightly busier than some other places on this list, Caversham deserves its slot here for several of its features. It's in the perfect area for folks looking for town, country, river and rock and roll, according to Muddy Stiletto's website. It's renowned as a hub for young professionals and families thanks to its easy commuting facilities together with its busy vibe that is proving popular. If you want to be around a little touch of greenery, this is one of the 10 best places to live in Berkshire. We can't fail to mention its shops. Caversham has been recognised as a haven of independent shops and bespoke retailers. It's also rich in culture, theatre and drama. 3. Cookham. Cookham is a rural village on the northeastern edge of Berkshire that takes country life to the next level. Also a civil parish with actual thatched roof houses, it's a common destination for celebs desirous of getting away from city's hustle and bustle. With the plentiful independent shops and community vibe, it's perfect for families starting up or settling down. Cookham is renowned for the Gravity Grand Prix Soapbox, a race which attracts people from all walks of life and locations to Berkshire, where they enjoy this display of comedy, engineering and speed. If living in Berkshire is in your mind, Cookham might be the best place to settle down. It affords you the opportunity to have a handshake and autographs of celebrities that you get to see only on set, as it's their gem and that's Cookham's best-kept secret. 2. Windsor. Windsor is a great contender for the title of the best place to live in Berkshire. Have you ever desired to live somewhere with an extremely high possibility of running into actual royalty? Windsor is the place to be. It's perhaps the most iconic town in Berkshire. Home to around 35,000 people, the beautiful historic market town with a lot of great features is an appealing place to live. Its cobbled streets, friendly atmosphere and an array of famous faces living in the town have all caught the attention of different ranking bodies, such that all are of the same opinion that it deserves a place here. In fact, it was once a common haunt for the late Queen Elizabeth and the Prince and Princess of Wales. The history seeping from the very fibres of Windsor Castle, together with boat trips on and up and down the Thames, remains one of the compelling reasons to consider living in Windsor. 1. Wokingham. The last but certainly not the least is Wokingham. According to Muddy Stiletto's recently released Best Places to Live, Wokingham tops the list for Berkshire. It's one of the biggest boroughs in Berkshire, having as many people as the county town itself. Wokingham has undergone some transformation in the last few years, and now it's a gorgeous market town. Among the great things counting for this town are its great school, more than enough independent and chain shops, its weekly market, and amazing transport links to places like East Berkshire and Reading. Well, we have a video on this channel dedicated to Wokingham as the best place to live in Berkshire. Please search for it to learn more about the reason for its inclusion here, and secondly, for crowning it as the very best. Certainly, every town and village here has certain features, securing a place for it among the 10 best places to live in Berkshire. Please, let's have your take on this. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.